Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring our show. Head on over to your nearest Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. Two former state lawmakers have been accused of taking thousands of dollars in bribes from Hawaii contractors. The Department of Justice on Tuesday laid out charges against former state Senate Majority Leader J. Kalani English and State Representative Ty J.K. Cullen. Cullen was vice chairman of the House Committee on Finance. The DOJ alleges English and Cullen accepted cash, hotel rooms, dinners, and casino chips over a period of about 7 years. In exchange, the pair introduced measures, killed legislation, and relayed information about cesspool and wastewater policy. English stepped down from his Senate seat in April, citing lingering problems from a COVID-19 infection. Cullen resigned on Tuesday. Sources say a business owner who took part in the corruption scandal is cooperating with the DOJ's investigation. Honolulu police have arrested a 32-year-old man in connection with an investigation into human remains that were found in a Pearl City apartment. Scott D'Angelo was arrested Tuesday in Laie after he allegedly fled a Pearl City apartment fire Monday night. A preliminary report from the Honolulu Fire Department determined the blaze at Lehuahale was set intentionally. A male victim with suspicious injuries was found in the burned unit. Police say that D'Angelo and the victim were acquaintances. On the night of the fire, a man who lives in the apartment building heard a commotion and what sounded like gunshots. Witnesses reported seeing a man with a gun climb out of a window and flee the scene in a white sport utility vehicle. The SUV was found on Kamehameha Highway in front of a Hau'ula residence. The firearm has not been recovered. The State Department of Health today reported 7 new coronavirus-related deaths and 519 new infections statewide. 4 of the latest fatalities were on Oahu, while the Big Island, Maui, and Kauai each recorded 1 death. No additional information about the deaths was made available. Hawaii has seen 228,336 infections and 1,233 COVID-related fatalities since the start of the pandemic. Health officials today reported 323 new cases on Oahu, 54 on Hawaii Island, 53 on Maui, 33 on Kauai, 4 on Molokai, and 3 on Lanai. 49 Hawaii residents were diagnosed outside the state. Hawaii's active case count has been in steady decline for over 2 weeks. Officials today reported 18,265 cases that are considered to be active, down 1,664 from yesterday. Of all the confirmed infections in Hawaii, 5,798 have required hospitalization. 53 new hospitalizations were reported today. Water samples taken from the Navy's water distribution system on Oahu show high levels of a chemical that could cause cancer. The contaminant, known as BCEE, was detected in the water system serving Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam and surrounding neighborhoods. Detected levels were as high as 235 times the state's environmental action level. The source of the contaminant is not yet known. Federal and state health officials say it's too early to determine whether the chemical poses a health risk or if water users should be concerned. The test results arrived just days before many military families and civilians hope to move back into their homes. They were displaced after a fuel spill contaminated the Navy's water system in November. Meanwhile, state lawmakers on Tuesday advanced a package of bills that would shut down the Navy's Red Hill fuel facility. The legislation also puts strict limitations on underground storage tanks. The foundation that oversees Berlin's museums is returning Hawaiian ancestral bones that were taken from the islands nearly 150 years ago. Officials with the Office of Hawaiian Affairs are in Germany to repatriate a total of 58 iwi kupuna from 4 institutions in Germany and 1 in Austria. The human remains were collected in the 19th century by German naturalist Hermann Otto Finch during a voyage to the South Pacific. OHA said the bones were taken from Kauai, Molokai, Maui, and the Big Island. The repatriation comes after years of research and coordination between OHA and European institutions. In addition to Iwi Kupuna, the Prussian Cultural Heritage Foundation plans to return funerary items that were removed from burial caves in Hawaii. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.